What up? It's your boy T Her Reaction. Today is Wrestling Wednesday. So I turned the FPS down to 20. Hopefully, it'd be a little more smoother. It might not be like greater quality, but right at this point, I care more about smoothness than whatever. So anyway, that being said, we're going to check out a video from WrestleMania 11 most savage comebacks that destroy a wrestler. I think that's what it's called. Let me double check with that. Let me double check on that as well too, because it kind of cut off from my view right now. That's why I said that. Let me see. Is that what it's called? That's already WWE wrestler. Yup. So anyway, yeah, WWE has some. There was been some crazy comeback though that destroy wrestler, whether it's from a heel to a bay face, a heel to the hill, or a bay face to the hill, or even a bay face to the bay face. Either way, wrestling always has some savage moments, especially WWE, and wrestling, especially during the Attitude Era. So without further ado, let's check it out.
WWE wrestlers have been known to push the limits on what they can say during a promo. Whilst WWE wrestlers taking shots at each other back and forth is common, sometimes a wrestler takes things further and delivers a hysterical yet incredibly offensive insult. Join us now as WrestleMania looks at 11 hilariously brutal insults in WWE.
Before I go further,
Number 11, I'll never forget.
For his I'm gonna change the quality on a little bit as well too, make it a little good quality, at least on the video. Hopefully it'll come all choppy as whatever too. Bless you, little man. Oh yeah, Vince, the man himself, definitely knew how to push the envelope, man. Oh my goodness, we come to destroying folks.
Forgive your mother for giving birth to you. Vince McMahon has been known to throw random insults out during promos, and in 2001 he delivered an insult to his very own son Shane McMahon that highlighted that he knew no limits when it came to his own promo material. During a segment of Raw in March of 2001, Shane will be attacked by Triple H, and this led to Vince getting in Shane's face and screaming,
"I will never ever forgive your mother for giving birth to you."
Whilst this
General, oh God's sake! Yeah, I would never say it to you. I would never say it to you, man. I love you so much. But oh my God, Jim Ross, good God, you gotta love Jim Ross, man. Like I said, Jim Ross the GOAT.
Controversial, it did further the kayfabe issues between the two ahead of their WrestleMania 17 encounter, and this was the Attitude Era, a time in which WWE would say and do whatever they wanted. Number 10, retrieve your balls from Stephanie's purse. One of the top matches on the Super Showdown card in 2019 was Triple H taking on Randy Orton for one final time. Whilst this match came out of nowhere, the two legends of WWE did engage in a memorable war of words a few days before the Super Showdown event. During a promo segment on Raw, Triple H and Orton would go back and forth with various insults when suddenly Orton delivered one incredible insult. "Can you promise me that Friday before you step into that ring with me that you retrieve your balls from Stephanie's purse?" But what made this insult even funnier was that both Triple H and Orton burst into hysterics, leading to some fans speculating that this was an unscripted remark from Orton. Number 9, posting workout videos on your wife's Instagram. John Cena was delivering some exceptional promo work on the road to WrestleMania 34. He was going to face The Undertaker at the big event, and the dead man would be absent for 100% of the build, which meant that Cena had to sell the match on his own. Cena delivered some kayfabe breaking insults towards The Undertaker during this time period. One of the smarter ones was when Cena praised the dead man before directly mentioning his real-life marriage with Michelle McCool. Cena would declare, "You're not broken down, because if you was broken down, you wouldn't be posting workout videos on your wife's Instagram." This comment received a thunderous ovation from the crowd, as they knew they had heard something that shattered the illusion of The Undertaker, and this was one of the first times in WWE history that the relationship between the dead man and
I think that was, you're right. That's true.
TV. Number 8, however, your sister.
Oh
WrestleMania 28's build featured a compelling feud between Chris Jericho and then WWE champion.
Oh, the irony, as I gotta say, when these two, AEW on that, the irony.
Champion CM Punk. During the feud, Jericho would get extremely personal with Punk, and he would often bring up Punk's family to try and get into his head. One of the best segments from this entire rivalry was on Raw when Jericho was seemingly apologizing for mentioning Punk's family. Jericho had promised that he would never mention Punk's father ever again. And this moment quickly took a U-turn when Jericho stated,
"However, your sister?"
Jericho would then discuss Punk's sister's substance abuse problems. It was masterfully delivered and truly helped sell the fact that Jericho was this detestable heel who was going to stop at nothing to get an unfair mental advantage ahead of WrestleMania 28. Number 7, Thong wearing Fatty. The Rock has delivered some incredible promos throughout his WWE career, but his promo before the 2000 Armageddon pay-per-view is perhaps his most celebrated.
Yes.
The Rock would hilariously berate every competitor in the 6-man Hell in a Cell
Even Stone Cold and Undertaker was saying they were the baby faces.
match. When he got to Rikishi, he would mock Rikishi's prior heel turn before saying,
I did it. Shut your mouth, you thong-wearing fatty.
Oh, it's classic.
This iconic line was so funny that it still makes fans laugh
See,
over
that's
2
our-
decades after initially.
Little man got to see our favorite, me and my wife's favorite wrestler make his return on this couple of weeks ago on SmackDown, and then let me tell him this is our favorite wrestler here, man.
Happened.
This is him back in the day,
Before
man.
we get into number 6, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily.
Yeah, I was
wrestling
wondering why they
videos,
didn't do it in the
follow us on
beginning.
Facebook for
This is-
exclusive lists. Also check out our new channel, WrestleMania Shorts. Number 6, 1998 called. By 2001, X-Pac heat had taken full effect in WWE. Whilst X-Pac still had something to offer the company, he was just lingering around the lower mid-card and he was seen as an annoyance by the WWE audience. During a promo segment on Raw between X-Pac and Edge, Edge would deliver a savage promo which completely killed any star power that X-Pac had left.
He buried him.
And as far as being part of the most popular group in WWF history, well, hanging out with cool people does not make you a really cool person. And by the way, 1998 called and they're sick and tired of you, so feel free to join us in the year 2001 anytime. Now you look confused, so let me explain. You see, at one point I was into this whole goth thing, but then I developed my very own persona.
You did.
It's called character development. You should look into it sometime.
Oh,
Unless Booker T
oh, yo, I can't remember that, but hearing it again, man. Oh, damn, he just did. He literally buried X-Pac. If he wasn't already buried, man, I think that was like the nail to the coffin. Oh yeah, this was funny. He know he was a heel, but this was hilarious. This was low key funny.
T got real short and real fat real fast. You ain't no Booker T. During WWE's infamous Invasion storyline, they would attempt to do a mini feud on TV between Stone Cold Steve Austin and Taz. During an Austin promo on SmackDown in which Austin was calling out Booker T, Taz would leave the commentary table to confront Austin in the ring, but Austin would immediately put Taz down.
That's why you saw Mike Cole was kind of bruised up because he beat him up in the I think it was, I don't know, it was Raw. It was Raw or the previous week SmackDown. He beat him up for talking, no, not for talking trash about him, for talking trash about Vince McMahon. For talking trash about Vince McMahon. Hold on a second. I gotta take care of the little man real quick. I gotta take care of the little man. You hear him kind of fussy. Alright, I'm trying to pause it real quick. But yeah. I'm back. So yeah, I'm gonna run back to the beginning of this, but yeah, this was wild though. Cause first you know this concept of it was why he confronted him, cause I don't know why he mentioned it though. Austin beat the crap out of Mike Cole. Not for saying something about him when his whole new heel turn for so with Dell, but talking bad about Vince McMahon. That's why that heel turn was like so cause it was like against everything Austin stood for and everything as well too. But I get it. It was like something they got to do different. With things with WWE, they must do things different. But I found that like McMahon do stuff just to piss fans off. I found that well too. So yeah, let's keep going.
T got real short and real fat real fast.
I'm talking behind Steve McMahon.
During WWE's infamous Invasion storyline, they would attempt to do a mini feud on TV between Stone Cold Steve Austin and Taz. During an Austin promo on SmackDown in which Austin was calling out Booker T, Taz would leave the commentary table to confront Austin in the ring.
Yeah, that's why he had bruised up.
Austin would immediately put Taz down with a brutal comment.
Unless Booker T got real short, real fat, real fast. You ain't no Booker T.
Now, to Taz's credit, he handled the comment insanely well, and his verbal
did.
rebuttal was exceptionally delivered.
Indeed.
This feud could have been something truly special.
Yeah, I
It's a
know,
shame
especially
that
when
fans
he
never got to see the talented duo have a 1v1 pay-per-view showdown. Number 4, I'll bounce you quicker than an
Oh,
ECW check.
this
By
is
early 2004,
this is early John Cena Thugonomic face turn. Yes,
John Cena
this is a good
ascended to
segment.
become one of the WWE's brightest young baby faces. Cena's rap persona had truly resonated with fans, and some of his raps were total genius. One of the standout raps Cena delivered in 2004 was on Paul Heyman. Cena threw in a hilarious line which stated,
"I bounce you quicker than an ECW check."
They've gotta play Taz. They should have played Taz behind. He's like, yeah, I had one of those. Yeah, I experienced one of those checks.
This was a direct reference to Heyman's inability to pay his talent during ECW. And what made the comment even funnier was that Taz on commentary stated,
"I have one of those."
Yup.
Number 3, I ain't got time to watch stupid ass
I literally just watched this whole clip. I literally just watched this clip like literally it's on my lunch break.
over the crowd. Stone Cold Steve Austin's run as an authority figure on Raw in 2003 was well received by fans. Austin was incredibly funny, but he had the ability to help tell serious storylines whilst never overshadowing the roster at the time. One of Austin's more comedic moments took place in May of 2003 when he called Triple H out on Raw. As Triple H was making his trademark entrance and was about to perform his water spit, Austin would declare, "I ain't got time to watch you spray that stupid ass water all over the crowd." Triple H's reaction was brilliant as he looked genuinely stunned that someone had verbally berated him whilst performing his own entrance.
Right.
Number 2, even a 747 looks small when it flies through.
This is when he was actually a babyface when he did that too. And this is when him and his wife was actually feuding. Oh yeah.
The Grand Canyon. But whilst the 2002 feud between Triple H, Stephanie McMahon, and Chris Jericho was criticized by some fans, it did feature some memorable insults from the game directed towards Jericho and Stephanie McMahon. During a promo segment on Raw, Stephanie would criticize the game's performance in the bedroom, and this was when Triple H interrupted and stated,
"Even a 747 looks small when you're flying it into the Grand Canyon."
It was a magnificent line that the crowd absolutely loved.
Yes.
It's hardly a surprise that the specific clip from the promo is often shared across social media.
I know.
And number 1, she does the faith breaker better than you do. The Undertaker's final ever feud in WWE saw him engage in a personal rivalry with AJ Styles. For this final feud, the Deadman would strip back his Deadman persona and introduce fans to a more human side of The Undertaker, which was described as a mix between the Deadman, the American Badass, and Mark Calloway. During the promo hyping their WrestleMania 36 match, Taker would reference the fact that both AJ and his wife Michelle McCool have the same finishing
Style
move.
Clash,
I think you're mad because she does the Faith Breaker, aka the Styles Clash, better than you do. She got it over. As seeing The Undertaker deliver an out-of-character promo was unbelievable. It was only fitting that the Deadman's promo was met with universal acclaim, with some fans even calling it the greatest promo of Undertaker's entire career.
Cool.
Well, there you have it, folks.
Yeah, that was a cool video though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Definitely gotta say that was a cool video though. Some savage. Surprisingly, good amount was a face to heel savagery as well too. I mean, it's a good amount. It was a handful of heel ones, but it was like 50-50 on though, which was pretty cool. So other than that, if you like my reaction, like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's your boy T-Bird signing off. One love.